And I think I'm live. It looks like it. Uh, Hi there. I'm Chuck Gibson, and we're going to take a look at this new book that I got. Hey, if I can get it to focus a little bit. I'm not kill you guys with the glare either. That's a little better. But yeah, that light's got to go. Who'll be able to see that well enough? I thought I'd open this in front of you guys. So I just got this today. Now this book's been out for a little bit, but I finally found a deal on a copy, so I decided to pick it up. Got this for a song. I don't know, like a third of the price or something, which is good news for me. Bad news for Marvel. But hey, what am I going to do? I'm going to enjoy it, right? Now, this has got the stuff that it collects in it. It looks like it's on here on the back. It's a bunch of miscellaneous John Byrne stuff. Um, he did a short run on Champions in the beginning of his career. It covers that stuff. His Star Lord issue, excuse me, as well as his run on the Avengers and a couple of issues of Ant Man, that sort of thing. So it catches up to like odds and ends that aren't reprinted in some of the other omnibuses, you know, up to and including his Wolverine stuff, inked by Jansen, which I kind of really dig. Um, anyway, let's take a look at it. I just got this thing today. It's the first time I've had a chance to flip through it. I'm not going to go through every page because it's a big book. Some of this early stuff, you can already see some trademark Byrne traits. Like he has a very distinctive way of doing robots, things like that, and stylizations that you would come to expect from him later. Um, Skipping through kind of fast here. Like I said, don't want to give it all away. Now this I do want to stop and look at because, like I said, it's the first time I was looking at this. But this is a reprint of the very first Byrne and Austin collaboration on an art job, to my knowledge, is this Star Lord stuff. These guys were just stuck together at random, and they got magic out of it. Wow. I think that still holds up. You know, crisp inking by Terry Austin. It's a great looking print too. Okay, well again, I don't want to linger on every page. This thing will be an hour and a half long. And my wife will be like, really? An hour and a half? Talking about this stupid book? The hell? This is some of the Power Man stuff that he did. Again, predates his X-Men work. Now they don't have his Iron Fist issues in here. I do like these Ant-Man issues with Bob Layton on inks. I love that stuff. I cut my teeth on it. He had an Iron Man in here too. There's an Iron Man issue that he did. No. Wait. No. Bummer. Oh well. These are nice. I don't have any reprints of these. I had a flood a couple of years ago that killed an entire long box of vintage Byrne comics. So I've slowly but surely been putting those back, getting those back. And thanks to the omnibus stuff, I've been able to get them back for a lot cheaper than it would be to pay for back issues. I think the omnibus prints look great. You know, you get stuff that prints nice and crisp on this paper. Colors are nice and vibrant, and they pretty much match the originals most of the time. Um, but the paper's much better than the originals. So I'm kind of stoked about all that. I remember reading this Avengers issue so many times. Each one of these guys are like elements, like you know. I think this guy's chlorine, and like this guy's phosphorus. I want to say, yeah. So anyway, I read that when I was a kid. I tried so hard to draw like John Byrne, and this issue too. I just about worn out several copies of it. I got this for a song too. Um, if you look around on eBay, some of these omnibuses are not selling well enough, I guess. Cause yeah, this thing with shipping and handling was like $40, not even 38 something, and the cover price on it's 125. Like I said, great for me. Marvel's probably not crazy about that. Yeah, Burns Captain America run. I've got this in black and white. Nice to see it in the colors too. Bob Sharon colored a lot of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, great stuff. Flip through here just a little bit quicker. So great to have this stuff back. Oh, this great Silver Surfer issue. Inked by Tom Palmer. Fantastic stuff. Hmm. Great Mephisto. And we're on to his Hulk stuff. So let me jump right into that. It looks like it reprints all the Hulk issues that he did, which were excellent. he just did too brief of a run. Not exactly sure what happened. It was some behind the scenes dispute. I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm sure somebody out there, probably the guy that does comic tropes, probably has a video about something like that. He does a lot of that. Like, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Seems like the sort of video he would put up that I would see from him. This was great stuff. It's an awesome page turner. So sweet looking 2 page spread. You can see the Hulk even less in the spine than you could in the original. That's okay though. It does give me a nice clean look at this line work. Anyway, I'm lingering in the Hulk issues a little too much. I wasn't really planning to stream live. I didn't let anybody know I was going to do it. But I've been waiting to open this book. David Alicia. I hope I'm saying that right. Great book. My favorite inker on Byrne was Austin. Mine too. I like Burns. I like several guys over Byrne, but if I had to be pinned down to pick a favorite, it would definitely be it would be Austin to a point. There was a point where that pairing didn't seem to work anymore. Oh, cool! It's been so long. I've got the Essential Wolverine with these issues in it. It's been so long since I've seen these in color. Cool. Very glad to have these back. But anyway, since I hadn't opened this yet, I thought, well, hey, you should do it. That's a live stream at least. You only get to open the thing once. So we're going to bust her open right here, live and on camera. Cool stuff. I can't believe I got such a deal on this thing. Sweet. Cool. Very happy to have this one. come back here. All kinds of little miscellaneous stuff. It's like sketches. Okay, that's the last story page. Earliest published Marvel work was in the pages of Foom magazine number 5. Hey, what's up there, D-Man? What's going on? Just taking a look at this book. I haven't opened it yet until just now, and taking a look and seeing what was reprinted and what wasn't. That's cool. I've never seen that piece before. Foom number 9, Watch Your Artwork by John Byrne. Yeah, I've never seen these. I thought I'd seen all of it. Haven't seen that either. Wow, cool. That makes it worth the cover price right there. Unused pencils to this Captain America stuff. Yeah, this is Marvel Universe by John Byrne. $125 cover price, dude. I got it for under $40. Check out eBay. Miscellaneous material back here. Cool. Original art by Byrne and Bob Layton. John Byrne was my favorite artist when I was 12 or 13. John Byrne was still my favorite artist when I was like 25. Yeah, that's reprinted in here, and it looks beautiful too. They did a great job with the printing. But yeah, they have that whole story in here. These are just a look at some original pages, uh, like artist edition style, I guess. Which is cool to see. Some of these are actually in Byrne's artist edition, but some of them I haven't seen. There's been a couple of surprises in here where I'm like, all right. Thomas Mason, he did the colors on this. Nice job. I'm usually not a big fan of recolored stuff like that. Like I kind of used to seeing it a certain way, and I want to keep seeing it that way. But these are done pretty good. These Thomas Mason nailing it on these. Mm. Yeah, these are all really nicely done. It's a little oversaturated. There's some of these that they're redoing that I don't think really needed to be redone. Yeah, I guess what these are recolored here in the back, and they had the original versions of the covers earlier in the book when they're reprinting the issues. Like, and this stuff is all pretty close to the original colors. Just trying to find that particular cover so I could compare. Oh, that's the Marvel Fanfare cover. That's right. That helps actually. There we go. Yeah, see, there's the original colors to it that I'm used to. And then, see, I don't think that's an improvement at all. Swing and a miss. Nice. Very cool. And to have had my original comics sort of destroyed, and, well, not just sort of destroyed, pretty much destroyed. Yeah, I've been trying to rebuild my Byrne collection over the last couple of years. Uh, and this helps me fill in a lot of odds and ends. And does it in a nice format where I can, sit out in the garage and contemplate these things, possibly with a smoking device in my hand. Yeah, and I'm really not a fan, D-Man, of when they try to do, like they did the Miller Jansen omnibus, and they recolored it all. I'm like, you dare to, like, man, leave Jansen's colors alone. They were badass to begin with. You didn't need to go in there and tinker with them. And you've done most of the other omnibuses in this kind of style, where it very much mimics the original color. So I thought, well, yeah, and still to this day, I've had that Miller and Jansen Daredevil omnibus for, I don't know, a year or so, and I'm still not used to looking at it because, like, what's going on with the colors? Oh yeah, they decided this should be a gradient when Jansen didn't do it as a gradient or whatever. I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. If you're gonna do that, do two versions. Do the remix version if you want to, and mark it as such, and then do the old school version too, where you just like translate it straight across. Well, surprisingly, replacing the old Byrne comics wasn't as difficult as I thought, and I didn't have to pay such exorbitant prices as I thought I was going to for it. Now, granted, I did lose all the value of that stuff, and I lugged it around for like 35 years before it got wiped out. Yeah, I'm still a little sore about it, but I'm glad to get this some of that stuff back with me. I dearly love all this old 80s Byrne stuff. Still pretty near and dear to my heart. Now they want to do the anime route and do cell shading. Well, I don't know. I just don't think that's going to work. I, for one thing, one of the things that they're missing is that anime is not not anime, manga is not particularly marketed as a collectible. Usually, the individual, what do they call those, the Tonkabon, like My Hero Academia, 5x7 jobs. You know, those aren't meant to be collector's items. Those are, you know, and in fact, if you go on eBay or Amazon or any of that stuff, you'll find them for rock bottom prices used because people consider it like disposable material. Once somebody's read it, it's dead, you know. And I think that the market that they've built up with comic readers, it depends too much on this being a collectible somehow. And I think if you can't find a way to tap into that, it's gonna it's gonna fizzle out. And let's face it, as much as everybody wants to talk smack about the speculator market and everything and its effects on the comics business, it's part of what's kept it afloat now since before I got in the industry. So it is what it is. And I think if you remove that element of it, it's probably going to severely diminish it, to say the least. That and everybody's like, "Oh, why can't you just reprint this material at the 5x7?" And the answer is the lettering. You know, you shoot it down that small, it's hard to read. Get stuff closing up, things like this that shouldn't close up, and yeah, especially several years back when they decided over at Marvel that they were going to use upper and lowercase lettering since they were doing all computer fonts and everything anyway. I'm like, that's because the internet. Oh, the internet considers this shouting because it's all caps. We're going to use lowercase stuff too, which means that you've got about 20 years worth of stuff now that is definitely lettered too small to shoot down 5x7. There's no way it's going to even try and work. At least with this stuff, they used to do DC used to do their blue ribbon digests, and those things are like 4x6, and you can still read those. I have one that reprints all the Neil Adams Green Arrow, Green Lantern issues that I had from when I was a kid. Looking at those things, dinky size like that, but you could still read it. You could still figure out what was going on. So anyway, I'm just blathering here. I'm gonna wrap this up. It's gonna be a short live stream just because I only get a chance to unwrap this book once. So now I've shared it with you guys. Marvel Universe by John Byrne. If you get a good price on it, it's absolutely worth having. I appreciate everybody for showing up and taking a look at this for me. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.